Price still the same?
Yeah.
All right. I'll bring it back.
Police!
Hi, I'm Sophia Jessica, and this is Angel, and welcome to the fan carpet.
Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed the film last night when I watched it. It was brilliant.
Thank
loved
you,
it.
Marc.
Yeah, I
Thank
loved
you
it.
for watching it.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I mean, we'll get to why, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. So if we go back to the beginning, was there a defining moment for you to get into the industry?
To get into this industry,
Yeah,
when
into the film industry, you know, what was the initial spark that told you, yeah, this is my path, this is what I need to do?
yeah. So first, my first language is French. So sometimes I have big accent, and if you don't understand me,
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna try to say in a different way or repeat or whatever.
Yeah, no problem at all.
So the reason why I'm doing cinema is because I was a drummer when I was young, not a good one, a bad one, but I wanted to work at the local MTV here in Canada, in Montreal, and be a cameraman for the interview for the artists that were coming in Montreal, artists like Radiohead and stuff like that. And yeah, so I went into cinema in college because they had camera, and I started to do music video, and at the same time I started to be interested in cinema, and I started to do music video. I did more than 100 music video, and then at one point I was like, hey, let's do a short film, and that short film went to Sundance, and then won best short film in Canada, went to TIFF, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Yeah, I often find that some of the best music videos are little short films. Like they tell a story. So
Yeah.
it always fascinates me. I've got I was never a musician, but my best friend is a musician. So I did travel around with bands when I was younger.
I was a musician, a bad one, like I said, and I was also a skateboarder, a bad one too. And found that a lot of director were musician and skateboarder. I don't know why, but it's something that came often. Yeah,
It's creative.
I guess so.
Awesome.
Yes, I
Yeah.
guess so. Yes, yes.
Awesome. So what can you tell us about In Cold Light and what it was that made you want to tell this story?
I think that there's a lot of reason why I wanted to make that story. Uh, the rodeo scene attract me a lot. This part of Canada that I didn't know, Alberta, Calgary, Cowboyland. I'm from the French side, which is more like Europe than Texas in the States. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the reason why I'm making movie is it's because I want to learn, and I want to learn stuff that I don't know, and stuff
Yeah.
that I most of the time that I judge negatively. And you when you start to work on something for years, something that you judge negatively, at one point you understand that there's more nuance. It's not black and white, it's gray. And
Yeah.
you start to understand those people, why they are cowboy, why they like rodeo, and they are good people there, and so that was one of the reason. The other reason is because it's a woman's character. I don't like the word female. I don't know, we don't say female in French, but it's a woman's character, and again, I can never really understand what is a woman in this world. I know that it's way easier to be a man. That I know that, but it's not my first movie with with a woman's character, and I think that when I'm doing that is I'm trying to understand what is a woman in this world, and I will never really know. But when I'm working with actress, and I'm working with the DP that she's a woman, and the and the team, a lot of the team is on my film are women. I understand a little bit more what is to be a woman and the difficulty that they have in this world and
Mhm.
the violence also. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Absolutely. So at this point in your career, what does it mean for you to be a storyteller and tell stories in this way?
It's you said a word that for me, I start to have a problem with this word storytelling, because I feel that the more and more cinema is about storytelling, and it's because of television.
Yeah.
A lot of people say uh, a lot of people say that television look like cinema now. I will say the opposite. I will say that cinema look like television. uh, there's less and less mystery in cinema. Everything has to be explained. Everything's all about storytelling. Everything is like you need to understand everything. And what I like about In Cold Light is there's mystery in this movie. You have to
Mm,
interpret. You have to be engaged and and feel the movie and do a part, do a path in this movie and answer your own question, your own answer about the movie. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I only use the term storytelling because these are the kind of stories that need to be told. And I absolutely. I mean, I just finished writing a story myself, which is female led, and yeah. But yeah, and like these are the sort of stories that we need. And
But I,
yeah.
I understand. Yeah, I mean, in a way, even like experimental movie, there's a storytelling.
Mm,
You tell a story even when there's no story. There's always like a story telling and something. An abstract painting. There's a story into the
yeah.
abstract.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you touched on it before, but the locations in Cold Light, can you talk about those? Because I feel that it's important to shoot in real locations rather than rely on green screens as a lot of places do.
For me, location is a character, and also, like I was saying, I'm doing movie to to learn about something, to learn to experience something new in my life, and when I'm shooting a movie, I want to experience a new area, a new location, a new place, and for me, being a human, being a person is all about being on a ground where you are in a place. You feel the place, you feel the light, you feel the ambience, you feel the sound. And for me, cinema is about that. I will be like really sad to shoot a movie in a studio for like 30 days.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll for me, it's about the experience of life, and location are so important for me. For me, they are characters, and it's my the best part of making a movie for me. It's not the writing, it's not the editing, it's not the shooting, it's not the PR and stuff like that. It's when I'm doing location scouting. That's
yeah,
where I have the most fun. That is the most interesting thing for me, because also you define what is gonna be your film,
yeah,
and what kind of film you're gonna do, with what kind of lighting, with what kind of character into it. And it's so important. Location, I don't understand why some director don't do their own location scouting, and they arrive on the set, or like they, this or same location. For me, it's important. It's so fun to do that.
absolutely. I look forward to doing the location scouting as well for what I've written. It's going to be cool. So I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you specifically about Maika. I, like a lot of people, first saw her in The Guest, like years ago. And she's just gone from strength to strength, not just as a performer, but now as a producer as well. What was that collaboration like?
I mean, when Maika was on board, I mean, it was a bliss. She's such an amazing actress, and she was so great for the project. She was easy to work with, and um, I said it on other interview, but she is really intelligent person. You know, she has a good instinct, not also intelligent with her intellect, but also with her instinct. You know, which
Yeah,
is a great thing to have. And I didn't have a lot to do because she understood everything. And the first, normally the first take was perfect. If it was not perfect, it was because of the camera, the technical team, you know, and me. It was never because of her. The second take was perfect, and the third one too. And she was just easy to work with. And imagine how a challenge it was for her. I mean, she's in every scene, almost every shot.
hmm
Shooting nighttime, she's running. She has so much like physical, like acting to do. She's amazing. Yeah, she has so
yeah,
much charisma. You put the camera on her face, and something is happening. She don't need to talk. You know. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, she's incredible. And I'm so proud. I'm so pleased for her. So just finally, before I let you go, I am so I need to ask you about Troy because I first saw him in CODA, and he's absolutely phenomenal. Was the ASL storyline always part of the plan?
It was not in the script. It's Maika team, someone in the Maika Monroe team, when we were talking who can make the father, you know, and someone came with that idea, and I was like, yeah, that's a fucking great idea. Uh, it's changed everything, and it's natural, you know, because those character, the daughter and the father has a communication problem.
Mm,
With that ASL thing, it's a layer, you know, over that, you know, that explain even more why they have a communication problem, you know.
yeah,
And no, I don't know if that person was thought about it, how it will affect the film positively, or it was just like, hey, maybe this one, but it was such a great idea. Yeah.
yeah. It
And
was
director, we're like that, you know. Oh, great idea. We take good idea from everyone, and we pretend it's our idea. But most of the time, it's not our idea.
Well, it's an incredible film, and thank you so much for joining me. And I can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you, Mark.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Please follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram for more content. Bye for now.
This is the hard part.
You show what you can do. I hear a siren. Maybe you were wrong about me. I'm dangerous and still be. Why don't you give me a sign like the sea? It's not your problem, it's mine. Everybody thinks that I'm okay. Sometimes I think I am too. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm waiting for the shockwaves to begin. Oh, won't you let me hold you for one time? cafe, a London cafe. So give me one last serenade. Say to me, or swear with me till the night turns into day. And it was a shame when daylight faded, because we didn't notice at all.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.